Hey guys, guess who? It's Digipack, your best friend. We're back again with Contradiction, Spot the Liar. Let's get right into it. It's getting pretty late. It's 9 PM. And we've got some new stuff in our inventory. Emma reckons that it's her fault. What does everyone else think? Let's start over at this west end of the town.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ask James what he thinks. Oh, well,
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I guess he wouldn't know. Thanks, game. Alright, who else can we ask?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, this guy will know.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it, Hal.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Is he saying that she's not the kind of person who would have talked about a birthmark? Or just not the kind of person to talk about anything at all? I guess we'll have to find out. What does Rebecca know? Is there anyone in the restaurant yet? Like, 9 PM, that's gotta be dinner time, right? Oh, come on! How is there no one in the restaurant? What a shitty pub. Like, it's Britain, but
okay.
they gotta eat, right?
That's all for the moment.
Ugh, nobody knows about this. Alright, who else is gonna know? Would Simon know? Simon actually wouldn't know, I don't think. Yeah, that's...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I promised not to tell Simon. And Emma was the one who told me.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Atlas is going to be finished, so let's go talk to that guy. But first we'll see what's going on in the woods. Because there's always something different happening. Maybe I'll run into that mugger again. Okay, maybe not. Now look here. I got a bone to pick with you, buddy.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I have so many things to ask you about.
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the court.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
It seems like something a cult would do.
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
Yeah, that definitely is not something that a cult would do. Definitely not.
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band.
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called Something Stone?
Do you mean-
Hammerstone. That's it.
Are you sure it wasn't
still
Blackstone?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Well, that's not true. That's definitely not true.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
Why is everybody lying to me?
What would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Really?
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know, that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
Is it just me, or does Jenks seem like a little bit daft?
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dan decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
Well, I mean, considering that he wasn't stolen from, that makes sense, I suppose.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticizing Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
Really? Nose Paul went too far. I mean, we don't have anything new, so there's got to be a thing here. Hasn't bought a new guitar for over a year, but didn't... Hang on a second.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I don't believe you. Actually, okay. Alright then. Is anybody still in here? Nope. How about the kitchen? Have you put the DVD back yet? I need to compare the handwriting with the guitar, because obviously they're the same. I can't ask you about the DVD, because I don't... Oh, hang on. There's a magnifying glass there. Yeah, yes, okay. Alright. What's this then? Is this a flashlight? Finally.
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
Yeah, Jenks is a little bit silly, I think. He's maybe not quite all there. But that's okay. When we solve this mystery, we're gonna get promoted. And people will take Jenks seriously, finally. Alright, it's time. It's flashlight time. Now, what is actually behind here? Oh, car insurance?
Well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
Alrighty, let's go and ask about this then. Oops, that was a little bit too far.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Know anything about these?
Nope.
Alright then, thanks.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Very helpful, as always. Actually, no, that's not fair to James. James has been good to us.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
Do you know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
That's not the question that I asked.
That's all for the moment.
Oh well
Thank you.
then. If it's Ryan's car, I suppose we should go and ask Ryan about it, huh?
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course, very strange girl.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I have no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Really? Right, thank you.
Alright then, I guess we've got
Be back later on, if that's okay.
a million questions to ask of a new person.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
This house? I mean, it looks old. It doesn't look particularly run down from here.
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long. Thank you. I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to ask?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kate Vine?
No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
Well, I heard you reacted badly to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
So you say.
Devil worshippers.
They're making demons appear. They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up, then they're putting demons inside them. You can see them.
See who?
Demons.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas.
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't.
You still see them?
Get ready for a jump scare.
I just don't look. I put all the lights on. I make sure it's all bright.
Why is this music so ominous?
I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth. Like she's dying. And then I realise I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her. I'm sorry, I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, okay then. Demons in the mirror. I think I might know someone who knows something about demons in mirrors. And if it's not you, then I don't know who.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
You met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Mad Lisa. Lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah, I've met her. You think she's mad?
You can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts. You've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times, but talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. She was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she was more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Well, Lisa reckons Atlas is devil worshippers. Let's ask Mr. Rand if Atlas is devil
Ask
worshippers.
you a couple more things, please. Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon.
Devil worship? Satanism?
Am I missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You are misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming. Anything else you want to know that I'm not interested in?
That's fine, thanks.
No interest in the occult, huh? Hypnosis. Doll burning. Drugs. Mirror? No. The occult. No, okay.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Ostensibly, I believe you. Only ostensibly, though. Alright, Rebecca. What can you and your patronless restaurant tell me?
If you don't mind. Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. Whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
Well, okay.
Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about. Why, who's been talking?
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Was that a spelling mistake?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Isn't it a line of inquiry? Maybe everything I know is wrong. These perspective changes keep killing me, though. Every single time. I'm always confused.
If you don't mind.
Alright.
Have you seen these before?
What do you know about cars, buddy?
No. Don't know the car.
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
No devil worship at Atlas. Auto hypnosis? You told me about that, though. Free freedoms. Isn't this supposed to be a satanic symbol, though? Masks. That's not occulty, though. Alright.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
You're off the hook for now.
Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
I mean, that's fair.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
You never heard of devil worship at Atlas? Doll burning. I mean, it's not technically devil worship, I guess. Scrying.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Is any of that devil worship? I mean, It really seems like somebody is lying to me. But just at the moment, I can't tell who it is.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright. Devil worship?
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Devil worship?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blint?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blint, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
Devil worship?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane.
Devil worship?
She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now.
Ah, devil worship.
You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
Devil worship. Costumes, auto hypnosis, doll burning. Aha. Devil worship. Oh, come on. Come on. Doesn't know how the fingers sign could be used on the course. I guess. If he doesn't know, then... Ugh, why isn't this Phoenix right? Why can't I... Oh, hang on. What about this? Aha!
Aha. So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously. I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
Oh, Scientology.
This.
Aptitude test?
We ask students to fill in an aptitude test, medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing, any medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Well, touch wood, so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
Thanks, mate.
I wonder how much importance they actually give to this test. And what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
I would like to know.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Aptitude test. Very well. Oh, I should have gone through the map screen. Now you look here. Simon and Emma. I've got some questions to ask you.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't actually ask for any proof, so they could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting. All right then.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Have you seen one of these before?
Shows her the blank side of the paper.
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests. No, fitness and stuff like that.
All right.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
How about you? Maybe you should advertise, then you get some more customers.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Unsuitable students. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
If it's just a suspicion, then I believe you. Everybody is lying to me. Everybody.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Can you tell me a bit about this, please?
It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her.
I think he's just as surprised as I am.
We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Course entrance age is 21. Here's a driver's license, though. Born in 94. Okay. I mean, that would almost make her 21. But who knows, really?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I know this game was released in like 2015 or something. So if she was born in 94...
Ask about a few more things, please. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. And Lisa's not at home, so I can't go there. Alright. It's time to call the chief. Chiefy.
Jenks, I presume?
Yes, Chief. Bit more news. It turns out Emma was with Liam on the night he died, and she thinks she caused him to commit suicide. She made fun of him. Mocked him as part of the course.
Nice of her. Why did she do that?
Requirement of the course, apparently. To say something offensive. It's meant to encourage free thinking.
Interesting opinion. And I suppose the Rams just think that's what, par for the course or something like that, do they?
Well, Paul wasn't too bothered. He claims he didn't know Emma, so couldn't have predicted what she was going to do.
That doesn't wash. What does Emma say about him?
She does not like him. Really doesn't like him.
So she must have known him well enough. How well did he know her?
He claims not very well.
Well, make sure he's telling the truth. Oh, I've got a cup of coffee to make.
Coffee. Yeah, okay, thanks, Chief.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
So you hardly knew Emma. Third Eye. Emma was in Third Eye, though. Liam. Scrying Mirror. Oh, wait a second. This was a gift, right?
Aha.
Hmm.
You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking, and I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid mistake, but that's all it was.
Why is everybody lying?
Saying you tried it on with her.
No, I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party.
So snarky.
Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself.
Also, bridge.
As a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me, so nothing happened.
As if this guy plays bridge.
Right.
Like father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Hmm. Alright then. Let's,
That's it for the time being, thank you.
let's go ask Emma about it, I suppose. Can I get back into the garage yet? No. Alright. I guess that, that line of inquiry has finished.
A few more questions, please.
Because Emma says she had an affair with Ryan. Did she? Paul. I mean, I guess she never said that she didn't know Paul. Paul encouraged her to criticize Liam. Is that why? I mean, that's not a contradiction if that's the case.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
If he bought her a present as a bribe? Excuse
A
me.
couple more things, please.
Excuse me, Paul. Excuse me, Paul. I have some questions. I mean, wait. Doll burning third eye. Atlas, was this free to be free? was Atlas. This is... it's so... You know that feeling when you know what's going on? The birding cage is a symbol used on the course. I mean... He bought a freedom necklace, but he didn't expect Emma to discuss Liam's birthmark. Why not, though? Was this because... Hang on. If he knew that Liam had personal problems, why was he allowed in? Everyone has personal problems, though. Isn't that why Liam had personal problems? Bright, confident, and outgoing. I mean, we already used this one, right? I don't... Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques. Is there anyone we haven't asked about the aptitude
that's
test?
all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay, we've asked Simon, we've asked Emma, we've asked Rebecca, we've asked Paul. And Ryan was the one that gave it to us. It would be easy to lie on the form. Simple health check. Okay. Chiefy buddy. I've solved your dating puzzle.
Make it interesting, Jenks.
Chief, I finally saw a bit of what goes on at Atlas. I walked in on a meeting. Very strange. There were several students sitting around a fire taking it in turns to burn handmade woolen dolls.
You're hoping I'm going to say tell me more, aren't you? I'm changing my mind.
Ryan had an explanation for it, as did Simon. He claimed it was all about burning your past or something. Actually, Simon told me something interesting. He said they also use auto-hypnosis on the course.
Oh, what's that?
Self-hypnosis. Hypnotizing yourself. Apparently, that may have been what disturbed Lisa so much.
Is it dangerous?
Well, not in theory. Nobody I've spoken to seems to think so.
Well, if it disturbs Lisa so much, then it can't be all that safe for everything, can it?
I suppose it depends on your psychological state to begin with, but I'll look into it.
Okay, keep it up, Jenks.
Always do, Chief. Always do.
Oh, very funny, very funny. Bye-bye.
How is that funny? Anyway, who was talking about the mirror? Who says that the mirror is... Oh wait, auto-hypnotism? Who says that it's not dangerous? Paul said that it was not dangerous. Okay. Well then.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
If you say impossible to be hurt or damaged by hypnosis, but you've cleverly dodged questions. Wait a second. mean, we got all this... We had all this prior. So we're going to... Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques. How about this? Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Chief.
So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis, except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
With who?
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I remember.
What a snark.
Really? And, did you respond?
I don't get into relationships with students, Inspector.
Oi!
Policy. It's not professional.
Oi! That is an obvious
Just
lie.
an admission that Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that.
Avoids relationships with students. Come on, man. Come on.
So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector. That was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine? Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
Manipulative, huh? Well.
10 o'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
Okay, firstly, maybe I missed something, but I'm not sure why you have to solve it by midnight. Also, manipulative Kate. We will find out more about this next week on Contradiction. Spot the Liar. I'm looking forward to it.